So my name's Amy Lenathan. I'm an exchange student from Stirling in Scotland. I'm majoring in journalism and film. I wanted to kind of branch out. I felt like coming to the States would be like such an opportunity. Like I'm never gonna get this opportunity like again in my life. So I thought I'm young, I might as well just do it now. Well, first of all, we went to like a big presentation at my university, and they showed us like a little sample of all the colleges available to you. And I had a look through the ones that were available to me, and I really just liked the sound of KU. Like I liked the website, and it seemed like a really friendly place, like in the middle of America. So I was like, this sounds kind of up my street. So I put this as my first choice, and luckily I was, after an interview and a personal statement, I was chosen, so I was pleased. I don't think you can be prepared fully until you actually get here. Like, before coming, I spoke with my overseas advisor, and she was telling me like just little things like about the tipping and just small things like try and get a friend with a car because everything's quite spread out. Like definitely try and travel. I spoke to people that from my university who had been to KU like in previous years, and they were telling me all about like what to do, where to go, like go to the basketball games, do this and that and stuff. For me it was more of a case of just exploring campus, finding my way about and making friends really. We got kind of, it's like a student loan kind of process, like they give you a lump sum of money and you pay it back monthly instalments, and that's just to cover like living costs and like just basic things like food and everything, accommodation. It wasn't as much as I thought it would be. I thought it would be like ridiculous, but it's totally like quite cost effective, and it's definitely worth it, like paying the little bit extra to come somewhere that you'll never be again and getting a whole new experience. So my classes are a lot smaller here than they are at Stirling. There's less people, and it's more kind of specialised to certain things. There's more subjects as well available to study. Another thing is, back home we don't do the whole test every week sort of thing. We do kind of like a big essay and then a big exam, rather than little things here and there. I prefer it here actually, because then you feel like you can improve on something. If you get a grade and it's not that good, you can improve it for like next week. Whereas if you don't do well in like 50% of your coursework, you're kind of a bit like, uh-oh, back home. So yeah. I live with 3 students who are from Kansas. 2 are from Overland Park, and 1 is from a village about 2 hours south of Lawrence. They've been like so friendly, so helpful. We've totally formed like a little bond together. Like they all knew each other before I moved in, so I was a bit skeptical because I didn't want to be like I'm the intruder kind of thing. But we've become like best friends. I think we're going to be friends for like way after this like process is finished kind of thing. Yeah, there's 2 boys and myself from my university. We were friends, but we weren't like really good friends kind of thing. But since we've got here, because we were in the same kind of situation, we've become really close. And then a lot of people from the UK as well, like different parts we've became really good friends. So it's just been such an experience to meet so many different people. I don't know, it's just every day something happens that wouldn't have happened back home, if you know what I mean. I think genuinely just meeting different people has been amazing, and we've been to Kansas City a few times and that's been amazing. Like just everything has really been quite a different and cool experience. I went to the Late Night of the Fog, and it was pretty cool. Yeah, I'm going to Chicago in like 2 weeks for Thanksgiving, and then I've been to Kansas City a few times. I've not been any other places yet. We're going to Miami next spring for spring break, because one of my friends from back home is going to be there, so that'll be really cool to see her. There's been talk of just travelling everywhere really, it's quite exciting. Well, I came over here, I was 19, so I was quite young and I was quite kind of, I suppose I was naive, and I feel like I've been here, been away from your comfort zone and everything. You've really kind of, you have to discover yourself. Like, I feel like I've grown up years just by like taking care of myself and having to deal with like different problems that you wouldn't normally have to deal with yourself, like, you know, money issues and travel issues. Because I came here, like, I flew on my own, I flew to Canada, I flew to everywhere really to get here. So it was like terrifying at the time and totally overwhelming, but I feel like now I've done this, I can kind of do anything, if you know what I mean. I can go anywhere and I can set up life anywhere, and hopefully that'll benefit what I want to do when I'm older, because I want to be like a journalist, like kind of broadcast, and I just think that I'm more prepared now, definitely. Lawrence is really just like the heart of Kansas. It's so nice, it's got everything you need, it's got great people, it's such a college town. Everybody has different life stories, everyone's willing to talk to you, to get to know you. It's like the friendliest place I've ever been in my life. It's just such a nice town, it really is. KU, it's much bigger than my university back home, but there's just so much to do. Like, I'm never bored. I'm never just sitting in my room thinking, what can I do now? There's always something you can do, someone you can talk to. Like, there's people from all over the world here, like, not just Kansas, people from like everywhere who are so friendly and so like want to get to know you, and yeah, it's just really friendly place to be. Where are you going?